Yo, how's it going, guys? KPR here, bringing us another video. And today, I want to talk about Marvel Rivals grouping system, for the most part, at least. Now, I have been seeing as well. There's a bunch of outrage about that, and how I've also seen that they came out and said there's no EOMM. And the thing about that is that why would a company admit to that? Like, that's not beneficial whatsoever. Like, they're gonna lie, of course. It's not like a major company has never lied before and stuff like that, especially because they've had this huge scandal as well. So it's like, dog, they're kind of already known for lying because they're getting into legal trouble. But besides that, it wouldn't even benefit them whatsoever to admit it. But it will have people like, oh yeah, I knew the game was screwing me over and stuff like that. But the other thing is that it's also blatantly obvious when the game wants you to keep on losing. Like, they said that it's due to them being within the range or stuff like that, skill level, but just like they have in hidden MMR in Overwatch. But besides that, it doesn't really make too much sense sometimes, because sometimes you go into their last matches played and they're just like the bottom of the leaderboard every time. They're not doing stuff for you, and somehow it's always on your rank up that you might get those teammates. It's just like, dog, it's too obvious. And then there'll be days where you're just on a huge loss streak, and then the next day you'll go on a huge win streak. So you're just like, huh, why ain't that something? And I feel like even if this doesn't exist, the EOMM, if they are actually telling the truth and it doesn't exist. Now, the other thing they did though is that they made it so you can't really play with friends too much. Now, they said as well that they mainly did this to stop people from being toxic. And what was the other reason? I honestly don't remember the other reason, but I mainly remember is that just to stop people from being toxic. Oh, something about the bans as well. So the ban system isn't really in their favor. But the thing is that still just goes off by chance. It's not like a majority win all the time. Sometimes that one person that voted some dumb pick wins. Like, I've seen so many times where some people voted like Mantis and who else? It was someone kind of dumb. Human Torch, when he got nerfed this season, and even now when I see like an allegedly good Human Torch, they're barely keeping up with the other DPS. I'm like, Doug, he's not much of a problem, especially because I main thing. I counter all flyers again, so, or not again, but I counter them now, so it's pretty fun playing the thing. Just remember, best tank in the game this season. It's really annoying because the grouping system starts off after you get out of gold, so anything from platinum above is only allowed with 4 players. No, not even 4, my fault. With 3 players only. So it's kind of annoying. It used to be 4 people, of course, because you can't have a 5 stack, because then you'll allegedly bully the other dude. And it's like, dog, do you know your community? They already bully each other regardless of them being in a stack or not. And they are not forced to play by themselves either, because they're playing an online game. You can literally find forums or somehow find some people that you vibe with and want to rank up with. So it's not really a choice unless you're just like some weird ass person and just no one really fucks with you. But even then, like, dog, there's still gonna be someone out there that still is gonna want to play with you, is gonna want to be ranking up and stuff like that. So I don't even think that's like a valid excuse. There are so many ways to find people that you can rank up with. There have been so many times in Overwatch how they had the stay as a team, where we've all stayed as a team because we had such a good match, and we will go on like 5 to 7 wins in those, and then after one loss we would disband, no cap, but we wouldn't really be talking shit to each other. We would just be like, oh no, yeah, it's sick and stuff like that. So I just don't get it, the grouping system. It's so annoying, especially because it limits it to 3. Like, dog, it is kind of obvious as well that you don't want people to be ranking up in your game, because then they won't really give an incentive to keep grinding the game out. Like, for me right now, this is what kind of ruined it for me. I believe that the game will slowly start dying if they don't really revert these grouping systems. Now, I would understand if it was in the higher tiers, like if it was in Celestial and Eternal, that you can only do trios or duos. For one above all, I believe you can only duo, but I can be wrong. I generally do not know. I was never in one above all. In Eternity, I was able to triple stack, so I don't know. But anyways, it is still really stupid that you can only duo in Celestial, and I'm not going to be playing the game no more. I'm not going to be solo queuing or just playing with my brother or just one of my friends. We like playing as a 3-stack or a 4-stack if we got a different person online. And it's just really stupid. This is just going to split up more friends, as in not actually like, from them talking or anything like that, but from them playing together. And that will slowly kill off a game. And Overwatch kind of had this problem towards the end. If I remember correctly, it was either in Grandmasters or so that you can only duo, or yeah, it was duo. I was like, dog, what the hell? I remember they changed it at the end, and just as soon as we hit that rank, we just all got off the game. We just never really got back into it. And I feel like this is going to be the same thing with Marvel Rivals. Like, yeah, it resets me back to our 9 division, so maybe I'll start off at the beginning of the season. But other than that, I probably won't be playing this game anymore, so there probably won't be much content from me for Marvel Rivals. I'll probably be putting out some content for Helldivers 2 though, because that's going to come out on Xbox, and well, I ain't got a PS5, so I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it's just insanely stupid, these grouping systems. I hope they revert it eventually, and hopefully before the season ends, because this will definitely stop people from playing it. If it's not now, it'll be in a few weeks, give or take. So yeah, it's kind of sad to see this happen and frustrating, because I was playing with like other people that I have on Discord through my friend, and I was helping them get up. And this is also going to cause another problem, and that's smurfing. Like, why would people want to be in GM if they can't play with one of their friends or even 2 of them? This is just going to cause a bigger smurf problem as well, because that's the only way they'll be able to play comp with their friends. And once they hit that rank, they might stop playing, or they might actually just make a new account so they can all keep playing. Like, I get that quick play, you can play in whatever grouping you want, but there are some people, quite a lot of people now, that don't just want to be playing quick play. And the people who play quick play don't want to be going up against people who are playing it like it's comp. It's like, dog, it's called quick play, not comp. That's why people go to it if they just want to chill or grind out Lord. So it's just insanely stupid, and this is not a good route that NetEase is taking. And like I said, I hope they revert it. This is just going to cause so many problems. So much smurfing is going to happen. Like, dog, I already have to smurf if I want to play with some of my other friends, because I can only duo. I can't actually play with 2 of my other friends or my siblings. So, dog, it's just like, why even do that? I don't even know who really asked for this change. I have seen a few people complain that in Celestial or Eternity, it is a bit of a problem if you're duoing, but it's like, dog, why don't you just get another duo? Why don't you just like find someone to play with? Like, it's not that hard, honestly. You could probably just be like complimenting one of the other people that's in your team and stuff like that. Just tell them, hey, good shit, that was a pretty good ult, and stuff like that. And you guys could be like going back and forth, and yeah, you guys just eventually become friends and start duoing with each other. Duoing, my fault. But yeah, that's all I really want to talk about, my dudes. Hopefully these changes are reverted. But let me know what you guys think about these changes. I know they've been out for a while, but they've barely been doing anything until now, since I'm Celestial and I can only duo. I can't really have a trio or a quad, but quad was like in gold, which is insanely stupid. But yeah, hopefully the matches are going much better for you guys, and you guys are still able to play with your friends and stuff like that. And hopefully you guys aren't running into smurfs either, because that's going to be a huge problem now. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you guys are enjoying the content, please subscribe. With that being said, have a good day and stay safe. Later.